Amazing Ampharos here, and I'm continuing with Final Fantasy IV The After Years Postgame. And in this segment, I'm going to be taking on Omega, who is more dangerous than Ultima Weapon, though considerably less dangerous than the Lord Dragon. So, here we go. Now, holistically, Omega isn't that tough with his attack pattern, but he can be a little unpredictable, and you can't control him quite as well as you could Ultima Weapon. Now, I'm using Waxing Moon again, but I'm doing it for a different reason this time. In this case, you really just need a lot of healing power, and while I could accomplish that by gaining a couple more levels and learning Kiraja, between Double Cast and Waxing Moon, I'm able to win this fight even with just Kiraja. And Golbez is going to be on taunt duty again, because even though it doesn't fully control the boss, it really makes the fight easier in a way that's much better than anything else Golbez could do anyway. And this boss really likes to use Black Hole a lot, so my buffs are going to get erased, but haste is sufficiently good that it's still worth using anyway. He likes to use that move Omeguard a lot. What that means is the next two attacks aimed at him are going to do nothing. So, basically every time I see that, I have to physically attack him twice. Generally once with Pain, once with Edge. So drop Omeguard, and then I can just remove Bahamut. And he sometimes counterattacks stuff with using that arm move twice. Arm doesn't really hit that hard at all. It is confused characters, but 3 of my 5 party members are immune to confusion anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. Well, for the most part, I'm going to be relying on Rydia to win this fight with Bahamut. I am going to throw in some physicals with Pain, just because Pain hits so hard that it's overall working. I want to swap this for the Rising Sun, because Edge's attack power doesn't really mean anything in this fight, but its speed certainly does. And the main move to really worry about is Surge Cannon here, which you've already seen at least once. The main mechanical thing you have to know about Surge Cannon is that it cuts off half of the max HP of every character it hits. So, to put it another way, as long as your whole party's above half of their max health, they don't have to really worry about dying to Surge Cannon. Arm seems to take off half of the character's current health. So that's also not really a huge threat to my survival chances. Though he does tend to pile attacks on Golbez, probably something having to do with the fact that he's using taunt. So that can really become a problem if he just does it over, if he gets armed over and over again. Golbez will just keep going down. You also might notice he keeps putting an HP drain on my characters, but it doesn't really matter that much because the HP drain gets removed by black hole that you can cast over and over. Though you do want to throw high potions every once in a while when you see circumstances like what happened to Golbez there, where they survived surge cannons with single-digit health. That actually happens a lot because when you have all this proportional damage going around, it's a pretty common state of affairs to lose half your health twice, the game always rounds down, so you end up with 1 HP. At least if your max HP is odd, which it is for 3 out of my 5 parties. Is going to drain through her HP so many times in this fight that when I have to turn to burn, a preemptive ether on her is just saving me some time. And now that I'm far enough in the fight, I feel there's one more thing I should bring up. This boss has one remaining really dumb mechanic that I can't do anything about it on. And that's that occasionally he will final attack with a suicide move that kills your entire party. If I had a bunch of shells stacked up on Kane, he might be able to survive it, but with Black Hole being slung around so much, that's unsurvivable, or that's unrealistic, I should say, so basically I'm just hoping he doesn't come to attack. It's totally random, he might do it, he might not. I don't know what the odds are, it's a very difficult thing to test, so I just kind of have to hope he doesn't do it. Enemy AI in this game can be pretty weird. Like we saw against Ultima Weapon, where he's always supposed to use Meteor half health, but he didn't. And in this case, his boss is only sometimes supposed to do it in the first place, so I'm not even going to try to guess what's going to happen. I'm just going to hope this doesn't end that badly. And this is really bad. Because that move inflicts an HP drain, while Maelstrom put everyone at single-digit health. I was able to save Golbez and the girls, but the men went down to that. That is by far the nastiest thing this boss can do. And there goes the other nasty thing this boss can do. That move inflicts stop, and it's not a stop you can cure by any sort of means whatsoever, other than killing the person inflicting it. It'll eventually go away on its own, but it takes a really long time. So really the best thing to do is if it inflicts Golbez, just leave it. And If it clicks one of the other characters, you really just need to kill them and bring them back. And more pertinently, you really just have to hope he doesn't use that move that often, because that move is just absolutely critical. I think he's going to kill Rydia. Nope. Certainly put her in critical, though. Kane is really difficult to keep healthy here as well, just because he has so much health. That all his proportional damage just eats through it very quickly. Orum's also probably going to run out of energy before the fight. So I'm going to throw a little bit of a preemptive heal on her as well. At this point, I think this boss has shown everything dangerous he can do, other than his final attack, which, if I'm going to win this fight, he's not going to show. Has he not used Black Hole in a really long time? Well, there we go. I think she already had haste too, so I'm going to write that off as a preemptive guess that Black Hole is coming. I really forgot whether she had haste or not, but the way I said it sounds so much better. And Golbez's health is looking real bad right now. But it looks like we're still alive. And stopping form is, of course, really unfortunate. But at least she's so fragile that Kane will easily be able to take her down in a single hit. The boss should be getting pretty low on health. So hopefully I'm about to win. So of course, due to the way this boss works, about to win can easily mean about to lose and you just don't know it. don't know, that was kind of a strange circumstance. Hopefully should go down any time now. There we go. No final attack, which is certainly a cause for relief, as it's such a long fight. It's always just a heartbreaker when the boss takes it away at the end like that. And the hero shield is basically the same thing as the adamant shield, except it doesn't give you that same resistance to cold. So I'm going to give it to Golbez, because it is a big step up over the Lunar Shield, and I'm going to work my way back to that save point. I'm going to break segment, and I'll see you guys next time when it's time to take on the Lord Dragon, who's definitely going to be the toughest of these three post-game bosses. Assuming, of course, that Paradise doesn't get me first. See you then.